everybody, welcome to my channel and today's video. This is hopefully going to be the start of a new series on my channel. Hopefully this will be a regular thing, although I can't promise, but I am going to try my best to maybe do it once a month or something like that. So basically what this is a series of videos where I take a particular type of makeup product and we literally talk about it. We talk about, you know, sort of how to use it, how to apply it, what you can do with it, maybe what you can't, maybe the good brands, maybe the bad brands, all stuff like that. And today's video is liquid eyeshadows. Now then, lots and lots of different brands on the market out there. Just about every makeup brand has got some form of liquid eyeshadow, but I know a lot of people are a little bit nervous about using them or are not quite sure how to use them or what they shouldn't be looking for, what they should be looking for. So here we go. I've got quite a number of ones that I've received in subscription boxes over the past 12 months, and they generally are like a champagne-y or a goldy sort of tones, neutrally tones. Now, a couple of them that I've tried have worked really well. A couple of them that I've tried have not worked as well. But generally speaking, one of the things that they all have in common, all liquid eyeshadows, is they are so quick and easy to use. Now, one of the key things I look for in a liquid eyeshadow when I'm thinking about the quality and what I like and what I don't like is that it dries down completely, but that it dries down quickly but not too quickly, because you want to be able to work with it. So you don't want it to literally dry as soon as you pop it on your eye, but you also don't want it retaining any stickiness or sort of that sort of filminess, because obviously then when you open your eyes you don't want transfer and things. Not so bad if you're using your neutrally colours, but if like me you like your darker, more alternative colours, then that can become an issue. So in order to thoroughly or more thoroughly show you what I'm talking about with regards to quality and application techniques, obviously I've got to do you a look, haven't I, you know? So I'm going to use my favourite brand for liquid eyeshadows. Like I say, I've tried a few, Bella Pierre, Model Co, Forgive Me Susie, and another one that I can't remember. But I'm going to use House Laboratories. This is all my House Laboratories makeup products that I currently own. So some of these were gained last year and some of these are brand new this year in my recent birthday haul video. I will link that video up here for you now if you want to go and have a look and see everything that I got, but I will be using the majority of those products. So first things first, let's get into it and pop my headband on. I've actually got two new ones for Halloween. I bought one a couple of weeks ago, and then literally last night I saw this one and I was just like, oh, couldn't resist. So here we go, let's put it on. I got purpley sparkly bat wings. Look at that, isn't that cute? Anyway, here we go. So the base makeup is all done. I've popped contour and blusher on and all that. I haven't done any highlight yet. And we're going to get everything out of my House Labs bag. So what look am I going to go for today? I am going to be using, So I'm going to be using certainly two of the liquid eyeshadows. I'm going to be using my Chained Ballerina, which is a black silver sparkly liquid eyeshadow, and then I'm going to be using Dynasty, which is a green, a dark metallic-y green one. One thing to say about liquid eyeshadows is they generally do tend to be shimmery shades or topper shades. I'm trying to research to get some matte liquid eyeshadows, but it's proving a little tricky. So if you're not a shimmer person, this may not be a product for you. The other thing to always do with a liquid eyeshadow is give it a darn good shake. Because they are metallic-y shimmery ones, as you can probably hear, they have little balls in them. So you need to give them a really good shake to get that product mixed up, and to stop any sort of patchiness with colours, or, you know, because these do have like oils in and they can separate and things like that when they're just stored or laid down. So always make sure to give them a really good shake. And I'm going to start with the green one. I have already primed my eyes with my Morphe eyeshadow primer. One thing I look for, or one thing I really do like about the House Laboratories liquid eyeshadows, is the doe foot. Can you see it's almost like a pointed foot? Literally, you've got a nice flat end or a flat angle there, which you can use to literally sweep all over the eyelids, which is what I'm going to do with this green. So let's get this bobbed on, because I also want to keep this video fairly short to prove to you that they are so quick and easy to use. So as you see, I've gone on with the flat side of the doe foot. There we go, all over. And then if you want to, you can turn over and use the sort of the pointy bit or the end of the doe foot to sort of just get where you want with your edges. Now then, I'm now going to take a brush. I've just got a sort of a fluffy blending brush, and I am literally just going to go over that edge, that top edge, and just very gently blend it up, just to diffuse that line ever so slightly. Now again, these eyeshadows you do need to work, or this particular brand, sorry, of liquid eyeshadow, you do need to work quite quickly to get it to move before it completely dries down, but that's not a problem. I have just noticed that this brush, however, is a little big for what I wanted, so I've had a bit of transfer onto my bottom lash line, but that's not a problem. There we go. So I wanting to get this edge up here, but obviously I don't want a solid colour. I want it to be a bit softer, and blend it out. And just patting on that outer edge. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, it has sheared out a wee bit on the lid. That's not a problem though, because I'm just onto that. Seeing as though my brush has popped a bit there, just because my brush has popped a bit onto my lower lash line, I've just encouraged that down a wee bit more. There we go. So let's do the other eye. So again, just all over the lid, and then turn it over onto the edge of the doe foot to get that point, to just get it into the socket line and the rounded shape that I'm after. So fill it all in, and then off we go with the blending. Starting in that inner corner, because I do want that green to go up into towards the eyebrow. There we go, get some on the bottom lash as well. As you can see, I'm putting a fair bit of pressure on, you know, I'm not being completely totally gentle. You do have to pop a little bit of pressure on to get the product to move around. So don't be afraid to do that, everybody. Turn up this edge a bit. And into this inner corner. So don't worry too much at this stage if you're thinking, oh, it's not quite even or it's patchy or whatever, because like I say, we can rectify that in a bit. Just trying to make sure it looks fairly even. I think we're about there. Okay, right, so there we go, that's the green down. Okay, now I'm going to show you how you can use a darker colour like a black liquid eyeliner, a black liquid eyeshadow, and use it kind of as an eyeliner. So I'm going to take an angled brush, I'm going to take my chained ballerina, give it another quick shake, and then literally just get your dough foot, get your eyeliner brush, take some of the product off of the end of the dough foot with the clean brush and just use it as an eyeliner. So I'm going to go from the middle and then onto the inside edge and then back out all the way across. And then the great thing about using an angled liner brush is then you literally goes, as you can see. Got that triangle on the outer edge there, and then I'm literally with whatever product is left on the brush, I'm just bringing that underneath to meet up with that green. And obviously because I'm not putting any more product on, you know, you're just getting a hint of that black now. It's sort of blending out a wee bit more into like a grey, but there we go. That's that one done. So onto the other side. And let's try and match this one up. Again, start in the middle. And I sort of go out to the outer edge a little bit. And then come in onto the inner edge. Smooth that all the way across, and then just get your brush, stamp it down onto the corner, and then just bring it over. There we go, and then open the eye, stamp that down, following that line onto the lower lash line, and then across. Flip it over so your pointed end of your angled liner brush is obviously, you can use them for getting right into the inner corner. And there we go. Then I'm just going to go back in to that blending brush that we used to blend out the green, and I'm just going to go, I'm not putting any extra product on the brush, I am literally just then running this all the way under and just smoke that bottom bit out a bit. And on this side. And then just for the inner corner, just to highlight that a tiny, tiny bit, I'm going to take a pencil brush and I am going to take my new silver liquid eyeshadow, which is in the shade Gunmetal. Yep. Again, just going to get the dough foot. I'm going to get a tiny little bit of the product right on the end of the brush, and then we're going to go up right onto the tear duct and then down and just meet up with that black and up ever so slightly as well. Just get a bit more of that. So there's the eyes for the moment. Now we're going to use the new matte lip crayon. I've got it in the shade Destroyer. Here we go. And I'm going to use this as like a liner. There we go. And then I'm just going to top this with the glitter lipstick I got as well, which is in the shade Burlesque. I'm going to pop a wee bit of this in the middle, just patting it on, top and bottom. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to go and choose a highlighter, pop some mascara on, and I'll be right back to reveal the finished look. And here we are, the look is all completed. So I'm now going to lean in and let you have a closer look like normal. From the front, from the side, and from the other side. So there we go. How have I finished off? Well, in the waterline today, I've just used my silver gel liner from Colourpop. But what I have done is I've gone into the waterline, and then I've also sort of dabbed it and dotted it in the inner corner a little bit, just to help brighten up that gunmetal and make it a little bit more of an inner corner highlight. Again, that's something you can use. You don't always have to use eyeshadows or highlight, you know, your face highlighter as an inner corner highlight. Use a gel pen like this. Use a white one, or you know, any sort of coloured one, and then pop a bit of highlighter over the top or whatever. Just have a play, everybody. You know, it is only makeup. It washes off at the end of the day. It's not permanent. Okay. So that was the waterline. Mascara today, I've used my NYX On The Rise. I do love this mascara. I've been using it for nearly a year. It's £10. This is the first one I bought nearly a year ago. I use it so often, as you well know, and it's still not empty yet. So, for me personally, I just think absolutely it's great. It's a brilliant mascara. And highlight today, I've used my Ciate London in the shade Celestial. It's a very warm, pinky, a goldeny, peachy sort of highlighter. There we go. You can see how mucky it all is, so I do use it quite a lot. It doesn't give the wet look. It's not a wet look highlighter. It's more of a glitter highlighter. But yeah, I thought it went really well today with sort of more glittery eye look and the glittery lips. So that's why I've chosen that one. So there we go. I literally have been filming for half an hour, guys. Obviously, there will be sections that are cut out and bits of me coughing and things like that, you know. So you won't see the full half an hour, but I will make sure that generally, or in general, you will see the vast majority of how quick and easy this vlog was to create. Like I say, that's the great thing about liquid eyeshadows. They can help you sort of create a very, very elaborate and sort of bit of a wow look, but actually not taking much time at all. The other great thing is as well is you don't get fallout. You know, it's a liquid eyeshadow, so you're not going to get fallout. The only way you're going to get that eyeshadow where you don't want it is if you catch yourself with your brush or the doe foot or whatever. Yeah? Anyway, please let me know your thoughts and feelings on this video and this series of videos, guys. Please tell me, what sort of genres of makeup would you like me to talk about? I am going to be doing an eyeliner one about all different types of eyeliners and ways to apply them and what you might find works better for you. If, like me, you've got quite crepey eyelids, you know, you might find pencils are no longer, they're driving you bonkers, they're frustrating you. Let me know if you want me to talk about, you know, blushes, foundations, primers, anything at all. Please do bob into that comment section below, everybody. Thank you for watching. As always, if you are new to my channel, the warmest of welcomes. I hope you consider joining me on this YouTube journey. If so, you've liked what you've seen and you fancy giving this channel a go, please hit that subscribe button, either the red one down below or the circular icon with my face in it, which will appear here shortly. Make sure your notification bell is clicked and turned on to all. That way YouTube will tell you every time I upload a video, which is around about 2 or 3 times a week at the moment. I don't just do tutorials and makeup looks, I do beauty box subscription boxes, unboxings. That's a bit of a mouthful. And I also have a live stream on a Friday evening, 8 PM GMT. Please do join us for that. Open-minded, friendly, encouraging place to just come in and literally have a natter. In fact, it's called the Friday Night Natter, and if you want to catch up on some previous ones, I will link the playlist for that at the end of this video. I think that's everything for today, everybody. Keep safe and well, enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!